Hey guys. Welcome back to our channel. Do you want to know about 10 habits that could completely ruin a first date? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about top 10 habits that could completely ruin a first date. Before we get started, please make sure you watch the video until the end. And also subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you can get notified anytime we upload a new video. Number 10. If you send a questionnaire before you meet. I was once set up to go on a blind date with this girl. We were given each other's email addresses and so I hit her up, we exchanged a few pleasantries, then set up a date, time to finally meet. The day of, I get an email from her in the morning with an attachment. I open up the attachment, and there is a questionnaire with like 25 to 30 questions on it. She requested I kindly fill out the questionnaire before we meet. I quickly reviewed the questions before sending her a reply saying that it's probably best we don't meet. I don't know what characteristic she embodied, but I'd say that was a deal breaker. Number 9. If being rude is their way of flirting. One guy the first matched with on Tinder asked me for my Snapchat, and when I gave it to him he said, "Oh, I don't want it, I'm not attracted." Wouldn't want to go on a date or anything disgusting like that. He was trying to flirt, but it was an instant turnoff. I'm not here to be insulted or put down, and being rude isn't cute. Number 8. If they smoke. Smoking is my number one deal breaker. I hate kissing a smoker, and it immediately kills the mood for me. Number 7. If they spend the entire date offering advice you didn't ask for. They talk over me and spend the conversation giving me unsolicited advice about how to live my life. I feel like I need to specify that I was thinking of one specific first date that did not become a second date when I answered this, lol. The guy didn't like that I had dyed my hair blonde at the bottom and spent a lot of the date telling me about the dangers of bleaching your hair and how I should learn to make better choices. I just wanted to have a good dinner, man. Number 6. If they order shots at brunch. I always do brunch as a first date because it places zero expectation on what happens after. So, if you order fucking shots at 11:30 a.m. on a Saturday, we probably aren't going to work out. Number 5. If they start a distasteful discussion about money. Not a date, but first time meeting my current GF's friends. The one's first question to me was, "So what do you do for a living? How much do you make?" I've never forgotten it and haven't cared for her since that moment. Number 4. If they get excessively drunk. Getting so drunk on the first date that you can't figure out Uber and I have to drive you home. No, you can't stay on my couch, I don't know you. Number 3. If they're a know-it-all. I had lunch with someone who called the table salt, sodium chloride, and used the bread as a way to tell me everything he knew about complex carbohydrates. Some of which wasn't even correct, and their connections to evolutionary theory. Just felt like he was compensating for something. Number 2. When they're on their phone the entire time. On their phone the whole time. If you can't disconnect for an hour or so to engage with me, then it's not going to work. Number 1. If they interrupt you while you're talking. Repeatedly interrupting me when I'm talking, especially when I'm answering a question they asked. It tells me they're not actually engaged in what I'm saying. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe and tune into our next related video. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments box below. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next video.